I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We're gonna have to redo this.
You know, boy, you have really gotten nowhere.
This is the biggest area I've gotten in the last 20 minutes. Just zipping it right off of there.
You think you figured it out?
No.
Yep, hydraulics shooting out. It's finally done. That's all that matters. Not sure when the last time I recorded was, but we managed to get a couple hoses on anyway. We got some brackets made to hold the hoses here in the center, and we managed to come up with an idea for some brackets on the wings to hold the hoses. And I think we're gonna like this a lot better. Originally we had the seed tubes, the deflectors where the seed hits here and just kind of splashes out. We had those pointing straight down. Well, now we got them facing out so the tubes are up, and we built this frame to hold the tubes, and I think it's going to be a lot better of a system here. So I'm just about done hauling lime. Dad is about done hauling grain, and so we're going to really start getting back at this thing. Hopefully today we can get at least halfway with the tubes, and then thinking tomorrow or maybe the next day we're just going to sit on this thing and make sure it gets done. Should probably cut this straight, actually.
That's it, I'm out of here.
I was waiting for you to get it up to the spot. Put that in there. It seems to be working okay.
Well,
Can you reach that card?
not really.
It's not coming up.
I see that.
It wants to go down towards you.
Yeah, I see that too. I can. Okay, these things are flying.
Yeah, and we didn't move.
I didn't think so.
Nice.
Really? Sure, it's not straight enough for you.
It looks good. Redoing the angle.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, match your other side. How far did we come out on the other side?
7/4.
You're at 80?
Yeah.
I think we ought to stop about even with the frame.
We really just need these two lengths, to 8 feet and 3 feet. And then we can get our angled piece.
This length.
We need this length and the long length, and then we'll get this length. So we got 80 inches over there.
Well, we don't know either one.
What are you talking about?
You got to get one cut. You got to start at one end because you can't do well.
What are you talking about?
You got to start at one end and keep coming because you can't hang a piece here and a piece there and then make your angle to fit.
Why?
Because it's depending on your angle and everything. You're going to be cutting these off or
Right. Can we not square them?
Square 'em.
The angle? Leave those two ends square, and then just cut your angles on the one piece.
you're not following what
And
I'm
weld
saying.
square.
You're not following what I'm saying. Assume I wanted your leg there.
Where?
Assume that's your back bar.
Yeah.
Okay, if this angle's different, guess what's happening to this bar up here?
Yeah.
It's
We-
getting shorter or longer.
What I'm saying is, let's see here. Okay. Keep that cut square. Straight. No angle. Up there, keep it straight, no angle. And then all you would do,
Just lay it on top, make a.
well, you could actually. Would make things easier, but all I'm saying is just make this cut here, like this.
Well, the most you can do is a 45, and that ain't gonna work
Why?
because my saw only goes to 45.
Well, we can cut it. I'm just saying to get it, just square this edge up. and then square that edge up. It'd be like a 70-degree angle or something.
Yeah.
But, or like you were saying, just set it on top, which would make life a lot easier.
Well, I'd have to weld it out here.
You would just weld it on top of it.
Yeah. I'd have to weld it out here. I don't know as I'd worry about tightening them right now. So we got to go make the bracket, clamp that on, drill the holes in that, drill the holes in the brackets.
Actually looking pretty good.
I'm not crazy about those front two. They're going to be awfully close to it. We're going to have to.
Well, we'll probably go. Well, we'll have to go over top of it, I guess. So you need this off of here.
Yep. Like a yay so, and we got to don't wipe off the marks.
Not gonna get bad, yeah. Looks like 13 exactly.
I don't know what to think. Where to run this? It's going to take a busload of zip ties to make that curve. What do you think?
Looks good to me.
Yep. Don't cut off my thumb.
Does it say you're trusting me right now? This guy. I'm gonna grab the drill. I guess I can grab it, actually.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We're going to have to redo this.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. Stop. We got to do this. Okay. Now give me that one back.
Okay.
Okay. Ah.
So there's time on and then we'll round up.
Right. We don't have to redo it all because that's 700 feet of hose.
You have to redo it all. I'm going home.
One of the hoses got out of cluster. It's got in under where that stamp got it, but it's fine. I don't think it bent it. I think we just bent it, but I think we need to cut that bar off a foot at least, and that'll give these more room to flex here. And then I think that side we're going to have to do something similar, cut it off, and then try and beat them out to the front.
definitely needs a clevis.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to switch that to the clevis.
That's too
And I
much.
think we're gonna have to go to the bottom holes.
Yeah, that gets to shaking so bad. It stopped when I was folding out. I wasn't folding this out anymore.
I know.
It was just laying over.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what it sounded.
I don't know if you'd set up or speed up the flow.
It almost sounded like it was like the flow was like fluttering. I don't know if you could hear that too, but
Yeah, I don't know if you'd speed up the flow on it, if that would help. There is a restrictor in that line.
oh, there is. That's what it was then. I can definitely tell you want it a lot slower anyway. I think it's getting too much flow.
It could be,
Yeah.
which, we're on 2,
Yeah, we're in 2.
so I can just shut down the one side of it. It was fine coming up, but shut down the one side to where it's,
Oh yeah, the forward flow.
yeah.
Do the far end first.
I don't know which way to tell you to go.
Well, I probably will, I guess. You know, said I think we're going to be too long on all these now,
I think so too.
which was probably over on the staff.
You know, I don't know. I didn't see it, but I won't say it.
Are we done?
Probably not,
Well, I know I got to set up the electrical yet.
but it certainly looks to me, we could set that anyway.
Yeah.
Looks to me like
I
it all fits.
Agreed. Well, we finally managed to get all the hoses on. Unfortunately, I think we do have to put on our hydraulic block. So we've got one of the blocks on for the hydraulics, but we ended up taking off the other one, and all that block did was that it synced the lift to the wing fold and everything else. We decided to take that one off so that we could run 4 lines up to the tractor and be able to get the lift separated from the wing fold. We don't think that's going to work, so we're going to end up putting that one back on, unfortunately, which means we bought some hydraulic hoses for no reason, but that should be the last thing that we're going to have to do before we hook up the electrical, get the monitor all figured out. It should have its own ISOBus page. I believe it's got 2-section shutoff control, which is going to be nice because as we do the end rows, it's going to map all that, and then as we come up to the end rows, it'll just shut them off. Now, amongst trying to get this thing done, we've been running around. I'm finally done hauling lime. Dad is finished mowing, which he ended up ruining a gearbox on his old mower, and it was a 30-year-old 2615 bush hog Legend, something like that. Anyway, he just said, you know what, they're all probably close. He ended up trading it in, got a new mower. He just finished today on that, and he's washing it now. But once he's finished up with that, we're going to go ahead and get started on this thing, get the hydraulics ran, get it finally completely finished up so it can get out of the way, moved out of here, and we can start working on a combine.
Where's the...
You think you figured it out?
No. We got a whole bunch of tees and fittings laying around here somewhere in a bag.
If you're wondering what we were trying to cure, was the wings banging around. Hopefully, putting that block back in adds a restrictor to where they don't do that so bad. Yeah, we got hydraulics shooting out.
Is it leaking?
Okay, the 81st time is a chunk. This dumb thing is gonna take flight. What do you think we gotta do?
If the problem is air,
Yeah.
it's this end because it's downhill.
Okay.
Okay. Which means that end would have to come up.
Before we can relieve that.
Correct.
I see.
And since we've got all this fancy hosing and garbage in
Well-
the way,
Isn't there a relief on both ends? Yeah, there's one right there.
you still got to get it up because the air is up here.
Oh, right now it is. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I see. There's a relief on that end, no?
It'd be on the other side though, on the other side of your piston.
Oh, I see.
So you'd have to get this end up
So
to
we
get the air to the top
We gotta take that pin off.
and pick that cylinder up past all these fancy hoses.
Well, that's no big deal. I guess we can just take those off. It's 4 hoses.
And then disconnect that line, shoot oil all over
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
as it's collapsing. I don't know how else to do it.
Yeah.
And then probably disconnect, once we get that one bled out, disconnect this line and push it back, and that would put it back down to where this would get any air out of this side too.
Okay.
It'd be nice if they were out of there,
Well,
because then you could tip them and do whatever and you're not moving things around. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah.
But that means taking the tension off of this.
Well, and getting the hoses out of there too. Oh yeah, and you gotta take the tension off that, which we gotta do that anyway, don't we?
No. If you don't pull this pin, you don't.
Oh, that's right.
If you pull this pin, we gotta get tension off these springs.
Yeah.
But that, like I say, if we do that, then that's gonna be moving with oil spraying out of it. I'm gonna have you stand there and hold it while it's collapsing.
Uh-huh. I know how this goes.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna need me to do here?
Nothing at the moment.
Okay, watch your head.
First I gotta fix the book. It's chattering a relief valve back here.
Correct. And every time when it starts doing that is when the banging is happening.
I'm trying to figure out if there's an adjustment on those relief valves.
That's what I was gonna ask, if that, or maybe the plunger is messed up, or
Bless it.
Lord knows if you buy stuff new today, half of it's broke anyway.
It may not be set for this.
Well, it might be broken, it might not be set. Yeah, I don't know.
But first I gotta fix the damn bug.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. You did it.
Blame me.
Well, you had it last.
Well, I certainly didn't fray out the binding.
It's really pissing with me too.
I guess when I rolled it up, it could have caught the binding and rolled it. That doesn't look like it's coming off very well.
Just zipping it right off of there.
Boy, you have really gotten nowhere.
Yes, I know. This is the biggest area I've gotten in the last 20 minutes.
That's pretty bad.
Yes, yes it is. I tried cutting this down to where it was just really thin. A plastic scraper. Well, that won't do it.
You're gonna be there a while if you're doing that.
That's the only way I can get it. Doing body work, I've dealt with a lot of different adhesives and a lot of different issues. And this one is getting the best of me. Lacquer thinner. Well, lacquer thinner won't phase that plastic.
Not what I wanted.
Stripper eat everything, I think. Wonderful stripper. This would be entertaining.
I think they closed down.
What?
I said I think they closed down if you're going to town.
The bottom's coming off too.
Okay, now I gotta come in here, I gotta set up Dad's monitor, and I gotta get the MTG link modem, whatever it is, in here so that we can see it on the op center, and I got some wiring I gotta do. Oh, where are you? Don't need those oats, can bring those in. Well, I really don't want to admit to you how long it took me to get the monitor figured out. The modem would not connect. Apparently it needed registered with our organization. And then the monitor also wouldn't populate, so I couldn't get my data sync to work. It was just a nightmare. It's dark now. But we got some stuff cleaned up. We got the rest of our bark like finished, I think. For some reason we can't get it to stop doing that, but it's better than it was. Anyway, I think it's officially finished. We're done messing with it, let's put it that way. We're going to turn the 8270 around and get it serviced and just leave this bar on it. Okay, I couldn't just leave it there. I gotta get a shot of it in the morning. Couldn't hardly see it last night. It's finally done. That's all that matters. Unfortunately, we don't get to run it yet because we haven't had the combine out. But once that happens, you will see a video of that thing running. We got a new drone. It's gonna be great. Anyway, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe, it's all free. Comment, whatever. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. We'll catch you in the next one. Unfortunately, we're not ready to run it yet because we haven't had the combine out yet, but once that happens, no, just hold on. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Austin. Yeah, but it'll be nice because I believe it's got 2-section shut-off control. It's finally done. It's finally done.